One of the first questions we hear from owners is, how do you determine the rental price for my property? We love this question and are happy to explain because there's a lot more that goes into it than most people realize. Setting a rental rate isn't guessing. It's a combination of market data, experience, and understanding what actually drives tenant demand. The first thing we do is gather comps, comparable properties. These are homes similar to yours in bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, neighborhood, age, and property type. From there, we adjust for what makes your property unique. For example, if it's a new construction home, is the neighborhood still under construction? Amenities that are included like a community clubhouse and pool. We also look at the home's overall condition, any recent updates, and features like a two-car garage or a fully fenced yard. We look at what's recently rented. Those are proven market prices. And we also consider active listings because they show us the competition right now. Here's an example of how we might use active listing data. If we see a property that's a good comp to yours has been listed at $2,700 for 30 days, we know we don't want to go that high. Our job is to maximize your income over the next 12 months, and sometimes that means pricing a little lower. Lower pricing can create significantly more demand. More showings, more applications, less vacancy. And less vacancy often means more money in your pocket over the year. Every week a property sits empty can easily cost several $100s. So sometimes a slightly lower rent rents faster and produces more annual income overall. That's the sweet spot we're solving for. One common misconception: better tenants don't simply pay more. People with strong credit and a solid rental history understand the market. The ones who tend to overpay are usually the ones with fewer options. They're rushed, or their credit and rental history make things harder. We build our pricing strategy around attracting high-quality residents, not just the highest bidder. It's also worth understanding that move-ins and renewals are two different pricing strategies. To attract a new tenant, we have to be competitive. Sometimes the ideal rate actually comes during a renewal or even a second renewal. Property improvements matter too. Fresh, neutral paint, durable flooring like LVP, updated appliances and fixtures, and curb appeal can all help a property rent faster because it simply presents better. On the other hand, not every upgrade increases rental value. Highly personalized features like custom murals, themed rooms, or bold accent walls often don't add rental value and can sometimes limit your pool of prospective renters. Ultra-high-end appliances don't necessarily translate into a higher rental price either. All of this helps us fine-tune our pricing recommendation. Here's a bonus tip: tenants search by budget. If someone sets a search range of $2,300 to $2,500 and your property is listed at $2,550, they may never even see it. Small pricing decisions can dramatically affect visibility. Finally, you'll notice that we recommend a rental price range instead of a single number. That's because pricing isn't an exact science. It's about finding the highest price the market is willing to pay while still generating healthy demand. Together, we'll decide where to list your property within that range based on today's market and your goals. Then we monitor the market very closely. We know from years of experience about how many qualified leads, completed showings, and applications a typical property should generate. If your property isn't getting the level of activity we'd expect, that's valuable feedback from the market. Each week, you'll receive a marketing activity report showing exactly what's happening with your listing, including the number of leads, showings scheduled, completed showings, and applications submitted. You'll have complete visibility into the market's response and the data behind any pricing recommendations. Rather than waiting and hoping, we'll review that data with you and recommend adjustments when needed. Pricing is never set it and forget it. It's an ongoing strategy based on real market performance. Our goal isn't simply to put a price on your property. Our goal is to maximize your annual rental income by balancing rental rate, vacancy, and demand, using data and 20-plus years of experience every step of the way.